The pathway to the promised land, the fourth and final entry in our five-gated finale. Ladies and gentlemen, Trey, Lee, and top of the mark. Johnny Jones will handle the call of our final event tonight. He'll be joined by Hall of Famer George Knight and James Hale. Riders, good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, get involved, get loud. It's the World's Grand Championship. Yes, sir, at the trot, please, trot. The Goodman and Manilow families of Chicago. Riders, thank you very much. Settle down. Just getting started. To the walk, please. Walk now. Johnny Jones calls for the slow gate, please. Rock 'em on back and slow gate. Let them rack now, riders, rack on. There you go, now you're involved. How about it one more time? Thank you very much, riders. Settle down. Back to the walk, please. To the walk now. Final gate, the first direction now will canter. Canter, please. Thank you very much, riders. Nice job. Gentlemen, down to the walk, please. To the walk now. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? On the reverse and showing walk, please. As you were. Thank you. Time has been called. Time has been called. Timeout charge to entry 1482. Work at ease if you would, please. Thank you very much. Timeout charge to 1482. The attendants on their way out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to fire it up one more time? On the reverse and showing at the trot for the World's Grand Championship tonight. Second way at a trot, please. Down to the walk, please. Back to the walk now. And now slow gate, please. Riders, rock them on back. Slow gate. Let them rack down, riders, rack on. Come on, Freedom Hall, here they go. Riders, thank you very much. Settle down. That's the spirit. Whoa, down to the walk, please. Now, canter, please. Canter. Thank you. To your walk, please. To the walk, please. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a nice salute as we move to centering and the lineup. The $1,000 five-gated World's Grand Championship. Riders, thank you. Walk, please. To the walk, please. What a good group. 4 top entries here on a Saturday night. Attendance on the way in, if you would, and we'll remove saddles in Saturday night's final event. The five-gated championship, saddles off. We'd like to take just a moment or two to recognize a number of old friends. This building and this horse show brings back a lot of old friends. It's good to see Lee Shipman. How about Charlie Smith, Charles D. Smith? Martin Cockrell sits, and I don't remember the last time Martin Cockrell missed one. Jim Aikman sits to my right. I visited with him earlier tonight. Shirley Parkinson, Jack Nevitt, and I'm sure I missed a few others, but how about Dawn Harris joining us here, an ambassador for the American Saddlebreds. And what I always want to recognize is the female version of Dawn Harris is Judy Whitney Harris. Judy Whitney is as important to the Morgan horse industry as Dawn Harris is here. They should have married 40 years ago and had 10 children, but it's nice to see all of our older friends here at the horse show. Taking this opportunity now to walk the line. riders up, please. Riders, thanks very much. Once you're up and settled, we'll have you retire now to the gate area. Very first mare to win this class was Edna May back in 1909. In 1915, the class lasted 2 hours and 45 minutes. That's about what our entire program, I think, tonight was. Total premiums in 1917, $10,000, and a point system used for judging, instituted in 1920. 1920, W.L. Lewis had 3 qualified for the 5-gated World's Grand Championship. The stallion was Admiral King, the mare was Declaration Lady, and he brought the gelding back, Mass of Gold, and ended up as the winner. The Great Earl Teeter qualified for the Dodge Stables. The stallion qualifier was Wing Commander. The mare qualifier was the Great Lover's Lane. The gelding qualifier was Blue Hawaii, and the junior qualifier was Showboat. He made a nice opportunity and decided to go back with Wing Commander and his second win out of a total of 7. 1949, there were 3 workouts in our program, and Wing Commander and the replica, Easter Parade, In Society, Mountain Echo, and Sam McGee, and then Lover's Lane, Sally Mae Peavine, and Wonderland Surprise. Merrill Murray and Red Crabtree, I believe, are the only living trainers to win this 5-gated World's Grand Championship on 3 different horses. And Merrill, it might be 4 for you. I apologize if I'm wrong. Lee Shipman, I mentioned him earlier. Lee Shipman was the youngest to win this. In 1959, he was just 29. Mitch Clark also won at 29 years of age. Won the class in 1983 with a horse you probably remember. It was a pretty good gated horse named Skywatch. A lot of paperwork here in center ring in the World's Grand Championship, and you would expect that with the rich and storied tradition of 115 years of equestrian excellence. We'll mention the special trophies. They are wonderful special trophies and very, very long time standing awards. The Oak Hill Farm Dixiana Perpetual Trophy, donated by Mrs. Jean McLean Davis in Harrodsburg, Kentucky, along with Mr. and Mrs. Charles T. Fisher of Lexington, in memory of the great T. Ross Long. The Earl Teeter Perpetual Memorial Trophy, donated by the Dodge Stables of Lexington, Kentucky. The J.W. Young and Richelieu King Perpetual Breeders' Trophy, presented to the breeder of the 5-gated World's Grand Championship, donated by J. William Young. The Chris Reardon Perpetual Memorial Trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, this goes to the reserve champion to commemorate horseman and trainer Chris Reardon. Also, Bill Waller, Bill Wise, I didn't mention you, the Surefire Replica Trophy, trainer of the World's Championship 5-gated horse, donated by the Valhalla Farm, Bill and Chris Wise. The Walk of Honor Tile at the American Saddlebred Museum in Lexington, presented to the winning trainer, donated by the High Hickory Farm of Simpsonville. The Becker Brothers LLC riding suit to be awarded to the trainer of our champion, donated by Dale Becker and the Becker Brothers LLC of Lexington. our trainer's ring to be awarded to the trainer of the world's grand champion 5-gaited horse, that provided by the American Saddlebred Horse Association. The World's Championship Horse Show jacket, a show horse blast, and fame for the rest of your life. I can promise you that. Trophy donated by Mary Jane Glasscock Kirkpatrick of Louisville, Kentucky. Now, a list of those joining us in the winner's circle. David Beck, thank you for coming back on a big night for the American Saddlebreds, the CEO of the Kentucky Fair and Exposition Center. Dr. Mark Lynn, the chairman of the Kentucky State Fair Board. Dale Becker, Kyle Gasson, Barbara Goodman-Manilow, Rebecca Crabtree, Mary Jane, Dave, Mary Elizabeth, and Sarah Kirkpatrick. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome each and every one of them to our winner's circle. Part of the 2018 Breeders' Award, Equiday Insurance provides the Breeders' Award medallion for our world champion and our reserve world champion. Well, I'm sure you've heard enough. It's time to meet the world's grand champion in the 5-gaited division for 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the winner's circle, the Daily Lottery wins the 5-gaited championship. Ladies and gentlemen, a unanimous decision for the Daily Lottery, Daniel Lockhart for the Hillcroft Farm of Paris, Kentucky. Larry Hodge and the Calorama staff joining us now. Our congratulations. Your world's grand champion is champion the Daily Lottery. Entry sired by Sultan's Great Day and out of the mare Callaway's Lady Lottery. Reserve honors now. How about a nice salute to entry 1482. Here's top of the mark. Two-time your world's grand champion. A game effort by Trey Lee tonight. Mary Gaylord McLean of Simpsonville, Kentucky, and Trey Lee, a homebred for Mary, sired by Top Spool out of the great Broodmare Hall of Fame mare, Carol Lynn. The presentation of the Chris Reardon Perpetual Memorial Trophy to go to the reserve champion to commemorate horseman and trainer Chris Reardon. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a nice send out for two-time world's grand champion, reserve world champion tonight, Trey Lee. Always a class act. Congratulates Danny. Trey Lee, and top of the mark for Mary Gaylord McLean. Wonderfully done. To finish in third, entry number 1034. This is Calorama's Living Legacy. Joan Hamilton of Springfield, Kentucky. Nelson Green, Hall of Famer, rides for third. Sired by Caleb, first night out of Carey's Legacy. Nelson, nice to have you in the ring with us tonight. Fourth goes to 963. Here's the girl who loved Tom Gordon. Dan Flowers owns and rides the entry and will finish in fourth. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, each and every year we take a wireless microphone and we walk down and do an interview. I'm happy to tell you that we tested the wireless and it was fine about an hour ago, and it won't work now. So we're going to bring Danny to us. I've got a lot of questions to ask this young man. How about it, Danny Lockhart? Danny, congratulations. A big smile, congratulated by all of our judges. Let me be not the first, but you're an outstanding young man. This has got to be the thrill of a lifetime for you.
It really is. I can't believe I'm standing here today. This is definitely a dream come true. And, dreamt about riding in the Gator State one day, but I would never imagine it would happen this early in my career.
Well, you know what? You not only rode in it, but you just won the World's Grand Championship. Danny, just a few years ago, was aboard Platinum Moon, and you are originally from England. And I believe I announced that night, and you were the first British rider to win. Well, guess what? You're now the first British, England-born, 5-gated World's Grand Champion. That's got to be special and a little bit of a hometown for you.
Definitely. That's just amazing. Can't thank my mum and dad enough for letting me come to America and follow my dreams. And Caroline and Alex back home, my aunt and cousin, they've got me started in all of this. Wouldn't be here without them.
Well, we're very pleased that they let you come too. And you know what? You cashed in one of your dreams tonight by winning this championship. This journey started with this horse last year. You bought him for Miss D. And you showed this horse at Kansas City and lit it up out there. He was really good in the qualifying class you had to be. The gelding stake was great. Tell me a little bit more about Daily Lottery.
Well, it's just an honor to have a horse like that in the barn. I mean, he's been an amazing horse, had an amazing career for so many years now, and it's a testament to the horsemen and the trainers and the caretakers that he's had in his life. You know, he's 14 years old and he's in tip-top condition, and he couldn't be here without that today.
Absolutely. Danny, we're going to just wrap up. We're going to talk a little bit about your owners. Misty and James, stand up if you would, please. Just stand right up. How about this, ladies and gentlemen? The Hillcroft Farm of Paris, Kentucky. With Danny's victory tonight, Misty and James, as owners, breeders, and trainers, have won all 4 of the major World Grand Championships. It was Castle Dream. I bet you remember Castle Dream. Grande Gill won the 3-gated. Live Action was the Roadster to Bike World Champion. And Danny just finished it up for you. Daily Lottery. That is a breeder's dream come true, ladies and gentlemen. So, Danny, do you think we'll see maybe an amateur rider on Daily Lottery next year?
I believe that's the plan.
Any idea? Will it be James or Miss D, do you think?
Oh, it's going to be a toss-up.
I'm going with Miss D. I'm going with Miss D. Danny?
I need to thank James and Missy for this opportunity. They handed him over to us for this year to campaign in the open classes. The first time this horse has had the opportunity to do that, through the season. I think he truly deserved it, and I can't thank Mr. Hodge enough for this opportunity to let me ride this horse. He's like family to Kelly and I, and it's a dream job, dream boss, and I can't thank him enough.
Get a little emotional, my friend. You know what? We're very proud of you. You have wonderful staff. Larry Hodge, a Hall of Fame horseman, great owners, and Misty and James. We'd like to see maybe one more time. You're an outstanding young man. One more time.
I guess I better thank my wife, Kelly, as well. I might be in trouble if I don't, but it goes without saying, she's my rock, and I couldn't imagine doing this every day without her.
It almost did go without saying. You almost forgot. So that's the Brit coming out in him, ladies and gentlemen. An outstanding young man. Be proud of trainers like this in the saddle horse business. James, Misty, congratulations. All 4 World Grand Championships as owners and breeders. Your saddle horse industry with young trainers like Danny Lockhart, Trey Lee, Matt Shiflett. It's just the list I could go on forever. They are a good, respectful, hard-working group of young trainers, and I think the future is very, very bright for the saddlebreds. We've talked about it all week. This has been a fabulous week. Wonderful horses, competition great, the numbers were up. The American saddlebred business is in good order. We must be good shepherds of our horses. Be careful in public venues, educate, talk to people about saddlebreds. You love them for a reason, tell the world. Danny had a pretty good start with Hall of Famer Larry Hodge, and Kelly, every step of the way, she's been there to support him. Danny, all the way around Freedom Hall for this appreciative crowd. It's been a year, just about a year, since this gentleman lit up the ring in Kansas City with Daily Lottery. A lot of talk, a number of outstanding horses. He rode hard in the gelding stake, which he had to, and he won the World's Grand Championship in unanimous fashion here tonight. Larry Hodge, many-time winner of this World's Grand Champion, proudly supporting his UPHA Hall of Fame sport coat. Give it up for Danny Lockhart and the Daily Lottery. We close out the 115th annual presentation of the World's Championship Horse Show. The Daily Lottery is the 5-gated World's Grand Champion.